Rather than moving to Miami to play dance music to please the crowd, Jared Molina, also known as DB Cooper, was called to Miami to produce and DJ because it's the only place that makes sense for him to be doing what he does.
Moving from New York to South Florida was a kind of big change in my life, and so I immediately started seeking out places where there was culture, and Miami really kind of captured my imagination because of the amount of diversity here and just the amount of art and how rich the culture is in Miami. I was really attracted to it. So in order for me to continue to grow, I had to be in an environment that fosters that kind of growth. And for me, that was, I had a couple options, but Miami was definitely on the top of the list. So I pulled the acapella and then the original kind of Rhodes piano, which is a very R&B sound, and put kind of Miami bass drums on it.
Art and culture pulled Molina to Miami, but it's his love for Miami bass that makes the Magic City the perfect fit for his DJ career.
This is a story about, it's a story about music, and it's a story about Miami in general. If Liberty City was an affluent neighborhood, if the South Bronx was, didn't have the projects, then that music might not have ever existed, these people created this style because of the influences, but also because of what was going on around them and the environment that they lived in.
Living on the edge of Allapattah, Molina's environment is a clear inspiration for him as well. While his aesthetic is dance music, his hip-hop roots and affinity for its history make it only natural for his style to be a blending of old and new sounds.
Really tried to capture some of those older sounds and what I liked about them best, but still infusing them as I grew and learned more about production. And even today, I'll play one of my songs that has kind of a vintage, organ sound or something like that, and people will just immediately connect to it. And it's almost like that part, even if you don't know the song, those sounds in it will draw you in and build that connection that, builds some sort of nostalgia or something like that. That is one of, my favorite things about music, is that it creates those emotions within you.